Our celebration of International Women's Day continues with an author, artist, entrepreneur, boy mom, wife, and a whole lot more. Now, with so much going on, it could be easy to be overwhelmed, exhausted, and wondering if this is what it's supposed to be. The answer is yes. That is the message behind Ruth Chou SImons' newest book, not even released yet, called Now and Not Yet. We are so excited to have Ruth here with us today. Ruth, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your story leading up to this point. There's a lot to it, and you do a lot of things.
I think sometimes we see people living their best lives and we think, how did she get there? Why am my life is passing me by? And the goal of this message is to remind everyone that right where we are is purposeful, even if we want to be on the other side of our difficult circumstances.
Yeah, and so talk about, you've been an artist, you still are an artist, I should say. You've released several books. Obviously, the church has been a big inspiration on you. So talk about kind of your journey to where you are. Plus, you have 6 boys. Can I just say six boys?
I know, my oldest is almost 22 and my youngest is 11, but there was a season where I wanted to use my art skills. I wanted to write. I wanted to do so many things, and I found myself picking up Cheerios and dealing with messes and changing diapers. And I thought, am I ever gonna do some great thing with my life? And I think sometimes we miss out on being present in our current lives, dreaming about a different stage further on, when we really are purposefully right here. God is actually at work to shape and form us and to orchestrate the details of our lives right now.
Yeah, and I think that's a mom thing. I think, we all, you want them to get older, but then you're like, well, wait, no, I don't want them to get older, but I do. And then, I want to do other things besides, be that mom.
We love it, but we get stuck in the mundane, right?
Yeah.
And it's just social media makes it so easy to feel like we're always seeing somebody else live their highlight reels.
Yeah. And so talk about this book and who it's good for. I mean, is it geared toward women then?
Yes. Well, I definitely think that both men and women will be encouraged. But as a woman who wants to encourage my sisters, I'm saying, listen, whether you're in the mundane or you're going through a really hard season or you got a diagnosis you didn't expect or you're walking through something that may not really be just a season, it might be chronic or a long-term thing, we can actually find joy, find peace, find rest, and even find purpose in all the things that we think we'd like to skip right now.
How do we do that?
Well, I think it's flipping the script and changing our mindset so we see through a different lens when we look at our right now circumstances. It's not a magic trick. It's not a mind game, but it is having a different perspective, because once we shape our perspective, then everything we do next will be changed because we're operating from a different mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. And so talk about, obviously you have done so much and you do so much and you're so busy. Talk about how you bring your own life into these books and share your stories.
I want to be transparent and say, listen, sometimes it feels like you're the only person who's dealing with a day gone wrong or shattered dreams or watching everybody live it out, but you're going, I'm working so hard and I don't see the results. And one of the things I say in the book, and the phrase that I've written for a long time and thought about, is this phrase, you don't have to be blooming to be growing. And it was during a season of my life where it was so easy to look over the proverbial fence into somebody else's garden and go, how come she's got so many blooms? How come everything's going well in her life? And then feeling like I'm just sitting here pulling weeds in my garden. And that phrase came to mind because I was really realizing just because there are not huge fruit and blooms going on in my life doesn't mean that I'm not growing, because when we're tending to even our houseplants, we realize that even when they're not extravagantly in bloom, something's happening beneath the surface. And we see that even in this present season when it's about to be spring. In wintertime, it feels like nothing is happening. It feels like everything is dead. But really, underneath the surface, growth is happening.
Always, all year, all the time. And talk about some of your other books, too, leading up to this, and how you got to this point to feel that this was the book that you needed to put out.
Yeah, well, for years, I've gotten to put my art as well as my devotional writing together. So I have devotional books with full art in it, which I love to marry the two because it helps us linger longer in a world where we're hustling all the time. I've written a few Bible studies, but when I came to this message, I feel like this message has been multiple decades in the making, because it really is the story of reflecting back and saying, every single time I wanted to skip to the good part in my life, I was actually learning something that would overflow into so much more that I couldn't even see coming. So even now, as I share this message, some might say, well, Ruth, look at all the things that you get to do. And I want to say, hey, but can we go backwards and say 20 years ago, these are the lessons that I learned along the way, and I hope they serve my reader well.
Yeah, yes, for every amazing celebration, there was so much work and so many things behind it to get to that point.
Absolutely.
Such a great message. So tell us when the book's coming out, because we can't get it yet.
Yes, well, we have some really fun gifts for when you pre-order, and you can go to nowandnotyetbook.com. And my favorite pre-order bonus is that I take one of the chapters and I annotate it. So I draw on it, I write notes about it, I tell a story about how I chopped off all my hair when my husband and I were dating and I broke up. Listen, we will talk about that. But I include a photo of me and telling a real story of a time when I was restless and I wanted all my circumstances to change. So that's a pre-order bonus as well, alongside other things. And you can go to nowandnotyetbook.com to learn about it. But the book comes out April 9th, everywhere you purchase books.
Everywhere you purchase books. But man, get a pre-order and you get all the special things.
Yeah, so much.
Is there anything else you want to share with our readers, especially on International Women's Day?
I would say, remember, wherever you are, however slow that growth feels in your life, that you are meant for great things and that you were created on purpose for a purpose. And that great thing may not look exactly like what you expect it to. But if we stay present right now and we make this moment, this very moment matter, then we realize that everything we get to do actually serves in some special way that you don't even maybe realize, because it may not look exactly the way you expect it to.
Love it. Thank you so much, Ruth, for taking time out to be with us today. We really, really appreciate it. You want to learn more about Ruth, there is her website right there, nowandnotyetbook.com. You want to pre-order, get the special annotations, the stories, the things. Go there right now, pre-order that book. We'll be right back.